Hey there, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Taryn Tats, and I'm back with a different video. This is going to be a haul video. Yeah, it's like normally I would always usually whenever I get like 4Ks and Blu-rays and stuff, I would usually add them onto whenever I'm going to do a 4K Blu-ray review. But this is quite a stack. I actually went out and found a lot of deep discounted 4K, well, one 4K and a lot of Blu-rays, and I just felt like, nah, it's like, yeah, this is going to take too long. I'm going to have to kind of make this its own video. And, you know, and, if you guys take the time to watch this, thank you for doing it. I know it's asking a lot, but, it does mean a lot to me that you do take the time to watch this. And hopefully, I can be entertaining from time to time. But yeah, let's go ahead and we'll get into it. So the one 4K I picked up is, and I found this for $14. That is Flashdance. I actually was not originally planning on getting this, but it occurred to me the other day when I was at the, unfortunately, not really the most impressive looking disc art in the world, but there we go. That's what we have. But yeah, it occurred to me the other day when I was out and I found this marked down for $14. Usually goes for about 20, but I found it for 14. All of a sudden it dawned on me, it's like, this is a movie. I love the soundtrack of this movie. I own the soundtrack on CD, and this is just, the music on this is incredible. Maniac and What a Feeling and stuff like that. He's a Dream. The only song I'm really sad is not on there because I know it's in the movie is Gloria, but yeah. But I've always loved the soundtrack. But the reason why I wanted to get this and watch it again is all of a sudden it dawned on me was, you know what? You remember like back in the old days when, really what you had was a TV and, you had a VCR and, they would broadcast movies on like ABC or CBS or NBC, something like that. And, you could tape movies off of there and, edit out the commercials and stuff. And that was the thing, when it came to Flashdance, that's what we did. My mother, she recorded off of television, and it dawned on me, it's like, wait a minute, you know what? I have never seen this movie in its actual entirety. I've only seen the edited broadcast version of the movie, and just, it piqued my interest. And I was like, you know what? I really want to sit down. I haven't done it yet, but I really want to sit down and be able to watch the entire movie of Flashdance and see it in the way it was meant to be seen. Its original version without the, broadcast edits and things like that, and just really watch it for what it is and appreciate it for what it is. And I cannot believe it took this long to finally get around to it. But when I saw this, I was like, you know what? I want to do it. And what better way to do it than 4K? Am I right? So, I mean, I know there was a, Blu-ray I could have gotten for about $8, but I was like, you know what? Let's just go all out. Let's get the 4K for. So hopefully, and that's the thing. I'm not sure how the picture quality looks. Hopefully it'll look pretty good, but we'll see. But that's the way I figure. It's like, you know what? If you're going to watch this again, and, best way to do it, watch it in 4K. So there we go. We got Flashdance on 4K. So now this one here, this is going to be a little bit scandalous, but normally this goes for about $39.99, and I cannot believe that I actually got it for 20. I think it was 23 something. So altogether with tax, it came out to about $27. We got from Severin Video, we got 3 Between the Sheets. We have Ecstasy, Black Venus, and Melody of Passion. So yeah, here we go. Some good old eroticism from overseas. Unfortunately, though, you can see though, like look at that. It's like ugh, a lot of gas on that in that case. Huh? So there's the disc, Ecstasy, Black Venus, Melody of Passion. But anyway, so yeah, just I got this, and like, let me tell you a little story real quick, okay? Once upon a time, there was this thing, long before the internet, before you could look at anything, everything was at the touch of your fingertips and stuff like this. Back, in the old days, there was a thing, like if you were, in my case, if you were a raging, a teenage boy full of raging hormones, and you wanted to look at beautiful, gorgeous women, yeah, it was not as easy to do as it is today. I mean, today, hell, you can just grab a phone or tablet or whatever, and you could just, just type in what you want to look, and boom, you find it, no problem. It was a little bit more difficult back in those days. And one of the best ways to do it was, if usually it was Friday and Saturday nights on Cinemax. If you were, if you had cable, you had, HBO, Cinemax, things like that back in the day. And so, yeah, I can remember, back, my teenage years, like I said, being a teenage boy full of raging hormones and, Saturdays and Friday nights, like staying up late at night to, see what they had to offer. And then now it's just surprising to seeing these getting like physical releases and stuff. Another thing that really surprises me is like now they're doing DVD releases of the 90s erotic thrillers, the low budget erotic thrillers and stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting to see those getting released too. But and I just, this is kind of more for nostalgia and everything. And I just remember being able to see this kind of stuff, like sneaking into the living room, turning on the TV, turning the volume way down low and late at night. So yeah, so there's a little bit of nostalgia in there for me. So, but anyway, so yeah, Three Between the Sheets. So got this, and, yeah, cannot believe it. For instead of like $40, got it for like 27. So not bad. I can't beat that. Went to a local pawn shop, and these next five I got for $2 each. So there you go. So $10, not bad. This one here, I've never seen it. I don't know anything about it, but according to this, it's going to scare the bejesus out of me. It is called Hollow. Well, it's waiting for you. Sam Stockman and Emily Plumtree. Say, I've never seen this movie. Don't know anything about it. I just saw it and I was like, no, $2. I can take a chance on it. Why not? So, yeah, no, that's interesting too. It's Tribeca Film and all this stuff. So, yeah, I think this is a pretty big, pretty big release. But I got it for $2, so hopefully it's good. So we'll find out soon enough. So there's that one. Listen here, this movie sucks, but I just figured I'd go ahead and get it just to have it in my collection. It is. I wish it was the original Fright Night 2, but unfortunately it's this one, Fright Night 2, New Blood, unrated. And this movie, it's crap, to be honest. The main reason I got it, like I said, so I can have it in the collection, but also too, they were doing a deal, you need to buy 5 to get them for 10. So it's just like, well, you know what, here, I'll go ahead and throw this in there too. But it's just another, it's just a, if you weren't really impressed with the remake of the original Fright Night with Colin Farrell and Anton Yelchin, may he rest in peace. But yeah, you're going to be even less impressed with this. This is just another wow. Oh my God. It's like, I know he'll never watch my videos, but I would say, hey, Andy, the maniacal cinephile, you ever want another Boots to Reboots video for you? Here you go, do this one, because this really is just another crummy remake of the original. That's all it really is. So, but anyway, so yeah. Anyway, got it for $2, so that way I could have the collection. So this one here, I've been hearing many, many great things about it, and it's got, I love the Wayans brothers, and so, and this is Damon Wayans Jr. But yeah, and some of my African American friends have been telling me I really need to get on this and check this out, and I'm actually looking forward to seeing it. We have Let's Be Cops. So, and for $2, why not? Fake Cops, Real Trouble. So I've been hearing a lot about this. I've heard people say it's like really, really good, and some of my African American friends have been telling me I really need to give this a watch and everything. And I saw it and it was like, you know what, $2. Hey man, $2 is no. I can definitely watch this for $2. So, and like I said, it's got Damon Wayans Jr. So I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to enjoy it because usually anything with any of the Wayans family members I've always pretty much liked. So, except for Little Man, I wasn't really a big fan of Little Man. So, all right, next up, another one that's like, yeah, I have this digitally, but now it's time to get a physical copy of it. We have The Woman in Black 2. Angel of Death, She Never Left. I remember watching this one, and I have to admit, I was kind of a little bored with it when I was watching it, so, but I think maybe with any luck, maybe if I just give it another chance, and kind of, just, I don't know, maybe be a little more fair about it. I did see the one with Daniel Radcliffe. I never saw the original one. That's something I need to try to get on that. See if I can find the original Hammer Woman in Black. So and I believe this is. I think this is a Hammer. Yeah, yeah. This is a Hammer production. When they tried to bring, are they still doing that? It's like I know they tried to bring Hammer back out. I just don't know if they actually did or not. But anyway, so yeah, the Woman in Black 2, we got it. So, like I said, give it a second shot. Maybe it'll work better for me. But okay, with this here, really, really good Clint Eastwood directed movie starring Tom Hanks, and in my opinion, a really good, inspiring, true story. We have Sully. You know, I do believe there is a 4K for this, but I didn't think about it. I was just like, you know what, I need to get 5 for 10, so I was like, you know what, I'll get this, and if I can, I'll upgrade to 4K later. And but anyway, so yeah, usually Clint Eastwood's a hell of a director and stuff, and I think to me that was a really, 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 really good combination. Tom Hanks, Clint Eastwood, you can't go wrong with that. So, but yeah, and I've already seen this movie. It's really good, so I don't mind owning it for $2. So. This one here, from my understanding, this pretty much went out of print, and I couldn't find it. I did have it on my Amazon wish list because I had the DVD and I wanted to upgrade to Blu-ray. But today I finally found it, and it was $8.99. But it's like, oh well, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on this. We have The Echo with Jesse Bradford and Amelia Warner, and I do remember watching this movie and thinking, and I liked it. But I need to give it another shot. It's like it's been a while since I've last seen this, but I remember really liking this movie and thinking, like it had good atmosphere and it was creepy and spooky and everything else. And so, so yeah, I really want to give this another shot. So, but now I'm just happy that I was able to finally get an upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray. So, always happy when I can upgrade something. So, there we go. Okay, these I got for marked down, and I left the price tag on because I just thought it was cool that I was actually get these for a cheaper price, and I'm looking forward to checking these out. I'm just not really looking forward to probably a year or two down the road when all of a sudden we get an announcement. Hey, guess what? Now Screen Factory or Universal or somebody's going to put these out on 4K so you could buy them again. So the first one I got is Cocaine Bear. As you can see, I got it for $15.99. Usually it's like about $24.99, give or take $22.99. But I found it for a good cheap price, and so yeah, just like man, I'm willing to give this definitely the benefit of the doubt and all this kind of stuff. And I've heard people say like yeah, after that whole Elizabeth Banks, Charlie's Angels, man-hating movie she did and all that, she kind of redeemed herself with this one. So, but I am looking for it. This movie does look like it's going to be a fun trip, and I can't wait to check this out. So, and it does look like it's going to be good. So, anyway, so yeah, and they're all like, yeah, that's the best part. No, no preaching and messaging and all that kind of stuff. Just a good, fun movie to watch. Good horror comedy. So, look forward to this. Another one, got this for $15.99, and like I said, again, this is probably going to wind up a year or two down the road. We'll get the announcement. This is going to get a 4K release, and we have Megan. That's the thing. I've seen people doing like reaction videos to this online. I haven't seen the movie yet, so I didn't watch any of the reaction videos because I wanted to wait till I could, watch the movie for myself. And we got the nice unrated edition, so. But again, I just wanted to show you what I was able to get it for, $15.99. So here we go. It's like if I remember, yeah. It's like I'm kind of curious too, because James Wan, yeah, he's a producer and he helped write the story. So, and I am a fan of when James Wan does horror films and stuff. I've heard some people say it's okay, it's not going to blow you away or anything. I've heard it's like either it's okay or it sucks. I've heard more it's okay. But I do want to check it out, so. And, it was like, it was like, yeah, just always thought it was kind of funny, the joke, everybody's like, oh, finally, the sex doll for pedophiles. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of what it looks like, does it? It's kind of, yeah, unsettling to look at, but anyway, so here we go. Happy to have it. Okay, this here is another edition that I had on DVD and was finally able to upgrade it, and it only cost me $12. Usually it's $17.99, but I got it for 12, and that is From Beyond the Grave. You know, I had this on DVD. I didn't have that big box set of was it the Twisted Terror? Warner Brothers. With this was a part of it. There was like the hand and someone's watching me, and I think Dr. Gills I think was in there and something. Well, anyway, but I had the 4 pack that had like Deadly Friend, Eyes of a Stranger, Someone's Watching Me, and what was the other one? Uh, I can't even remember now, but Deadly Friend, Eyes of a Stranger, The Hand, Someone's Watching Me. Okay, it was those 4. And I had this on DVD separately, but it's like over time I was able to upgrade those other ones from DVD to Blu-ray. Now finally able to upgrade this bad boy, so happy to have it. And I need to watch this, again. I've watched it before, and I just realized like I don't really remember too much about it. I know it's like a Amicus like horror anthology and stuff like that, but I need to watch it again. So anyway, looking forward to it. Here we go. This one here, well, I'll save that for last because I need to talk about this one. This one here I got for, just a few bucks, and this is another one. I had it on DVD. I can now upgrade it to Blu-ray, and I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't know how good it is, but I just figured, it's like when I can upgrade, I usually will, and we have The Inheritance. So I am looking forward to checking this one out. I just realized, oh man, Keith David is in this, man. Rochelle Yates. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. It's just I remember her from Trick or Treat, but oh yeah, but Keith David. Oh hell yeah, you gotta love Keith David. The movie's got Keith David. Yeah, awesome. So anyway, yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. So I finally get around to it, but now I can watch it in nice, beautiful high definition. So yeah. All right, last but not least, this one here, unfortunately, I went ahead and grabbed this because it was only $11.99. And this is one I actually had pre-ordered for 4K, but my pre-order disappeared. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's ever going to come back. I mean, I'm going to keep my eyes on it, and if I can upgrade to 4K, I will. But I figure for right now, it's like at least this way I still have it. Even if it is the Redemption Blu-ray, we have Renato Paulselli's Black Magic Rights. Yeah, I had this baby on pre-order for 4K, but my pre-order disappeared and it's not come back, and I don't know what's going on with it. So, figured this way, it's like, well, I'll keep my eyes out, see if I can, still get it on 4K, and I'll upgrade later. But for right now, I figured this way, it's better to have it than not have it at all. So yeah, so I'm happy about this. Really cool. So it's better have it than not have it at all. So we got that. And here we go. We got all these bad boys. We got these bad boys. And these. All right, so that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch all this, I do thank you for doing it, and I appreciate you for doing it. I know that, it's like I sit here and think about it, it's like, I mean, there are zillions of people on YouTube that do this besides me, and just whenever anybody, when one person watches it, it's like it makes me feel good, and it makes and I appreciate you all for doing it. I know I say that all the time, but I really do honestly appreciate you for doing it because, like I said, there's so many people on YouTube that do this, and the fact that anybody even takes time out of their day to watch one of my videos, it's very humbling, and it truly does mean a lot to me. So, but yeah, if you did watch this video and, hopefully you liked it and were entertained by it, and, but yeah, please come back, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. But that's it, everybody. Take care of my boils and ghouls. Have a good night, and I'll see you later.